All right, so I got a little between time. I gotta go pick up the wife's car here, brand new 4 tires. So I'm gonna try and throw this carburetor in here again. Another update, Dyna budget build. Here we go. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go check out the podcast. Go check out the Instagram. A lot of cool stuff that I do over there as well. Podcast has a lot of cool guests, all right? Go check it out, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The carburetor reinstalled. Pretty simple to put it back in, especially when it's like your third time taking it out just on this bike. I'm going to go ahead, move that choke cable, just get it secure on the other side, and then I'm going to go ahead and try and fire this thing up and see if we can't get her running. We can get it fired. Choke out. Oh, fuel on, neutral. All right, I think my father-in-law just pulled up, which means I got to go. All right, so I'm going to have to use 2 hands for all this because I want to throttle it. Woo, I see gas. All right, let's go. Let's come on. I finally see gas has entered the equation. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm going to need to put it in the reserve because I don't have that much gas in there. Ow. Definitely see gas pissing into it now. Okay. The choke is broken. I gotta zip tie it really quick. I see fuel pouring into the carburetor now. I don't see a leak, but I'm not getting a start. Now, when I was doing some starter fluid in there at one point. See? So it'll go obviously with the, which is probably, okay, so that's with the starting fluid, so it'll run. And not with the gas. I might have flooded it maybe? No, because then it wouldn't start. Let me see what the hell's going on. Let me give you a breakdown of now completely where I'm at. There's a lot of things that I've taken apart in between here and there. So here's where I'm at with this thing now. So I have taken off the bowl. It appears that it's dry. I mean, this is sat overnight now, but last night there wasn't any fluid in here. Didn't have any residue of gas being inside of here. So I'm figuring that gas isn't getting down into the bowl. That's why when I spray fluid in it, it starts. But I'm not getting gas out of that one right there to get it started for idle. And I think at this point, my suspicions of maybe needing this petcock may be correct. Here's why. When I blow air, I got the little hose hooked up. When I blow air into here, and then I push the float up, then air stops flowing, which means the float's working and the little valve's working and all that stuff. I feel like at this point the problem is maybe I have to have this vacuum line hooked up because I plugged it on this because of the petcock that I got. It does not have this little vacuum line on it. And I feel like maybe that's what's used to pump fluid into the bowl. That's what uses the draw to get it to push down into the bowl. Because there's no like breather place for air to come out, for fluid to fill into here. I have fluid coming all the way out to this point. My determination at this point, what I'm going to do, I'm draining the tank right now. And I'm going to go ahead and put this petcock back on with the vacuum line and hooked up here. I have the carburetor all hooked back up. I've checked that this has got, everything checks out, it seems, on the carburetor. What I have done now is reinstalled the vacuum line and went ahead, took out the old petcock, the new one I ordered, thinking I may have needed one. and then put in the original petcock. Don't seem to have any fuel leaks. Pull this choke out here. Moment of truth. And let's see if something may happen now. Maybe that's what it needed. Okay, getting somewhere. What we're gonna get right now is me killing the battery. Okay, that's better. It helped it. That's the longest it's ran for sure. Maybe it's still filling up, getting the air out of the line. So if I turn the choke all the way in right there, it shuts off. Well, clearly, the air-fuel ratio is not correct. But it's running. Whew, all right. Well, it's not running very good right now. And I think maybe it's just some adjustments maybe getting on the carburetor. So the problem... And what I learned is that on these Dynas, I guess maybe if Harley put it there, put that vacuum line there, it might be there for a reason, you know. Leave the vacuum line in place. After gathering all the information and the troubleshooting, the Harley petcock has a little diaphragm on it, and it uses air, I believe, to push that diaphragm and push that gas through that line and into that bowl. So you can't just turn it on to gravity feed it. It got started. Put the vacuum line back on. Now it's probably just messing with the idle screw and things like that to get it fine-tuned. It's running rough. I'll get it dialed in a little bit more, but whew, check that one off the list. I've gone ahead and played with the idle screw, but let me give you a little startup now. It's been warmed up though, so you can hear it ticking. But it's firing up. It's idled pretty good. Oh, it might be out of gas. It's probably out of gas. I didn't put too much gas in there, and I've been on it. Big hurdle crossed. Giant hurdle crossed, actually. Got it back up and running. It's not leaking gas anymore. So now I'm going to put the foot peg on. I'm going to put the battery cover on. And then I'm going to go ride it. I'm going to go take it down to the beach, maybe up through the hill a little bit, roughen up the tires, put the brake through the paces, put the suspension, see how soft it is. It's probably going to get replaced anyway, but I'm just going to feel some things, see how it responds, you know, how the motor mounts look and feel, and, you know, things are shaking, making noises, things of that sort, you know. So I'm excited for that part. Phase 2 finally, because after that, I think, fingers crossed, I'll be able to start into the build process of it, where I'm going to be doing suspension and bars and, you know, rear suspension and maybe a brake upgrade. And so that'll be the fun part. Remember, I'm trying to keep this on a budget friendly for me. I got some road testing to do. I'm going to go bolt on those parts. I'm going to get this thing on the road. I'll check back in with you guys. Stay tuned. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go check out the podcast. Go check out the Instagram. A lot of cool stuff that I do over there as well. Podcast has a lot of cool guests, all right? Go check it out. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Till the next one, I'll catch you.